Hey everyone, my name is Jen, and I want to share a story about something super personal. It's something I don't really talk about. It's all about this history that I have, this relationship I've developed within myself with self-sabotage. And maybe you guys aren't familiar with self-sabotage. I know for years I just ignored it and I had no idea what it was. It became a vicious cycle, a pattern of beliefs that I built until I decided to change the narrative. I was living in fear and shame. I didn't know how to become my authentic self, and I definitely couldn't live to my full potential. I was on a journey of full sabotage and constantly kicking myself down. When I think back on it, it was self-destructive. It was personally disempowering and subconsciously destroying. It was exactly that, though, subconscious and buried so deeply inside my mind. It happened without me noticing it. We learn beliefs when we're young, and then we just keep building on those beliefs by repeating behaviors over and over again. They become imprinted in us. And so you see, I became a professional self-sabotager. I remember telling Courtney I knew I had found my calling. I wanted to become a pastry chef. It seemed so real to me at the time. I was willing to do whatever it took. I took cake baking certifications and courses. I explored volunteer positions at bakeries, and then I turned our tiny little apartment into a giant pastry oven, and I began to build a business. And then it happened, the reckoning, my realization that this could actually happen. I could open my own bakery. I could become that pastry chef I always wanted to be, and oh no, the brakes slammed on. It all started to set in, that vicious cycle. Anger, fear, frustration, anxiety, and yes, my inner critic, self-doubt. My good friend Debbie Downer comes in full force because we are one. She was part of me. In fact, she still is, but in those days, she used to win. Why? Because I let her. It wasn't until I began my journey to discover mindfulness that I realized what was happening. Mindfulness opened me up and created awareness within me. I was able to acknowledge my resistance and my limitations, and I chose to lean into them and not ignore them anymore. I made the choice to do the difficult work. Lots of tears, commitment, but now I feel freer and more liberated. And listen, Debbie Downer, she doesn't control me anymore. Certainly, she's still part of me. We are one, but now she no longer writes the story. We write the story together, and I am better equipped to manage her and the other difficult things in my life.